Salman, has it become an ego issue, an issue of brinkmanship in Parliament about getting the Prime Minister to make a statement? Because like Charu said, the government has said it is open for a debate. It's become stuck on this one point.
Yeah,
Shiv, I don't want to interrupt you, but because you're mentioning the Parliament, can I add one more thing very quickly? If the opposition wants the Parliament, the Prime Minister to make a statement in the Parliament, why do you not allow the Parliament to function? And during that debate, why don't you ask for the Prime Minister's statement? Say what you want, but say it on the floor of the House. And
fair point. Salman, respond. Yeah.
Well, first of all, when you have a cataclysmic situation in a very sensitive part of the country, it should not be the opposition asking for the Prime Minister's statement. The Prime Minister should himself be going and speaking to the people of the country inside Parliament, because that's where the representatives of the people are. That is where he's accountable. And he refuses to do that. Why? Because he's an arrogant man. He's an arrogant man. It is about Modi all the time. You just have to see what he does. He does not show up in Parliament. Even though he may be in the compound, he will not go to the House. Why is that? Because he thinks he's bigger than everything else. He thinks he's everything. And that is, the problem with the BJP is that they have done this to themselves. They have made this man, they've lifted him on their heads and shoulders, and they see nothing. They see that they have no chance without this man, and this man is sitting on their heads. Now, let me come to Rajasthan because Charu feels that we don't talk about Rajasthan.
You know what?
But the Congress doesn't talk about Rajasthan, Salman. It's true that the Congress doesn't.
I am talking about Rajasthan. Now, let me tell you why. The situation.
Charu, let him finish.
I did not interrupt you.
Charu, let Salman speak. I'll come to you.
So, my point is that in Rajasthan, if there's any member from my party who in any way disrespects women, I would condemn it. Salman Soz, will condemn it. Okay? Because I believe that men, women in India and others.
But Salman, you're a good man. It's about the party. You're a good man. It's about the party.
Let me finish. And about this idea that we don't talk about Rajasthan, because, you'd never let us talk about our achievements. The Janata health clinics, the Chiranjeevi health insurance scheme, 25 lakh rupees, free electricity up to 100 units, the old pension scheme. Does any BJP rule state have 500 rupees for gas cylinders? Why
but
don't
surely
they
a
let
minister...
us talk about them? And by the way, the gas cylinders, the Prime Minister should be supporting us. It was he who came up with the Ujjwala scheme. We are the ones who are implementing it properly. They should be thanking us instead of criticize us.
The Prime Minister actually had good things to say about Gehlot today in Rajasthan. Apart from all the attacks, he did have some good things to say as well.
So
but the complaint here, Salman, the complaint here is not about you guys talking about the good things. And we in the media reflect all of that. You know India today. We don't take sides. I'm saying that there seems to be a chronic refusal by the Congress amidst the Manipur issue to look at the Rajasthan issue. The Rajasthan issue is not beyond the headlines. Rajasthan's elections are coming. Yes, there is a political reason for the BJP to harp on Rajasthan right now to try and, take attention away perhaps from Manipur. But it also shows that you're not willing to engage on that issue at all.
We are obviously going to engage on Rajasthan because there's an election coming up in Rajasthan. But whether it is Rajasthan, whether it's Madhya Pradesh or Chhattisgarh or Telangana or Mizoram, they're all important and we should talk about them. But right now, for the country's sake, Manipur, for everybody, especially the Prime Minister, and he refuses to do that because I think he is very arrogant and careless with this country.
Okay, I started with Salman. I'll end with Charu. Charu, yes, last word. Go ahead. Last response.
Thank you very much. And Salman ji is a senior leader. I urge him to remember that the opposition should hold the government accountable. The government, not one individual. So you want to hold the individual, Prime Minister Modi, accountable when the whole government is waiting and wanting to discuss this issue. The minister in charge, who is the Honorable Home Minister, wants to discuss this issue. But what are you doing? This is only petty politics. If you'd rather hold an individual accountable, not a government which wants to work, which wants to talk, which wants to discuss. It just shows that Congress is only concerned with scoring brownie points in their politics politics of creating this INDIA and whatnot they are doing, and that is it. You have no concern for the women of this country. Doesn't matter which part of the country they reside in, whether it is Manipur or Rajasthan.